especially with the ladies, the big thing that ladies have far better than men is flexibility. But sometimes that's not the best thing in golf, or too much flexibility can be a big problem. So what we have to do is, if you've been told by your husband or your golf coach that your backswing is far too long, it can be a very difficult thing to get out of, because women are much more flexible than men. But there are a few things that we can actually change, and what we're going to talk about today is helping you cut that backswing down and give you more power. If you're finding your 7-iron and your 3-wood go about the same distance, that means we really need to work on getting some more resistance in the lower half to give you more power. Okay, so the things that I'd like you to do, and especially it's going to be very important to use a mirror when you do this at home. So to start off, most of the time when you have a very long backswing, we will start with our upper body a little bit in front of the ball and our hips behind the ball. Now what that does is, as I swing back, there's no resistance, and especially with women, as we were saying before, sometimes the left leg likes to go up in the air, left foot. Okay, that'll allow me to take a really, really long backswing. So we need to create the resistance. The easiest way to do that is to hit a few shots with your right foot. I'd like you to turn it just in a little bit. Okay, so rather than straight, I'd like you to turn it in towards the ball. Your left foot, I'd like you to turn it a long way out, so it's almost pointing out at the target. Now, as you make a backswing and do that, you'll feel that it's more difficult to actually move the left leg and left foot up in the air, but more importantly, you'll feel more resistance in your lower half, and that'll allow you, as you swing back, to really feel a lot tighter in your golf swing. The second thing I'd like you to do is put the grip. A lot of the time you'll find that you'll be gripping the club a lot more in the palm of your hands, so make sure it's right at the base of your fingers on both hands. That's important to help develop that club head speed. Now when you first start doing this, I want you to just do some very small swings. I don't want you to try and snap yourself in half. If we're standing up there with the feet, again, the right foot at the ball, right foot is pointing at the ball, the left foot is pointing down the fairway, I'd like you to just make some very small half backswings. Okay? But before you do that, and this is something I want you to check at home, I'd like you to move your hip, left hip slightly forward, and your head a little behind the ball. Now that's an important key, because as you swing back now, you're going to find it very difficult to actually get the club to the top of your backswing. So let's just go through that again. Before we hit a shot, we're going to take the grip a little more in your fingers. We're going to place our feet, our right foot pointing at the ball, the left foot pointing down the fairway. When we're looking sort of at the ball, I want you to make it feel like that it'll look a little bit like a banana, but our head is going behind the ball and our left hip is going forward. Now just take a few, 2 or 3 practice swings, going backwards and forwards, just about halfway back, halfway through, and then hit a shot. Now just start off with very small swings to start off with, and then we'll put it into your full swing. Once you get a feeling of that, what I'd like you to do is put the feet back into a normal position and then hit a few shots. Now if you alternate between having your feet, both feet, right foot pointing at the ball, left foot pointing down at the target, get the left hip forward, head behind the ball, hit 2 or 3 shots, just small swings like that, and then hit 2 or 3 shots with your normal swing. I'm sure you'll find that will cut your backswing down and give you a lot more power going through the ball. So you'll find the 7-iron and the 3-wood, you'll get the extra distance that you should out of the 3-wood.